Welcome back to Kiwi Bred. We now focus our attention on the second of the Fell cousins, William, who is certainly trying to make his mark at Goodwood stud. Well, William, Goodwood stud's only 5 years old, since 2007. What's changed and what was it like when you arrived home?
Lots changed. Probably the biggest thing that's changed in the last 5 years is probably we've expanded more. You know, I came back from travelling and I guess we split the farms up from, you know, Dad's association with Gerald. You know, many years in partnership with him and myself and Duncan. I guess they wanted to give us a good chance and give us our own farm each and give us a good opportunity to have a go. So, you know, the acquisition of Chinese Dragon was something we weren't expecting, I guess. You know, we were just planning on having 20 or 30 mares and nice mares and picking and choosing which sales we go to, but Chinese Dragon came along and from there we've gradually expanded and our numbers have increased significantly.
And what's appealing for you about Chinese Dragon?
Probably just the quality stock he's left. You know, they're all nice quality horses, correct horses and easy to deal with, and you know, he's had 3 2-year-old runners. We didn't expect them to be 2-year-old horses because he was you know, a top 3-year-old, and he's bred to be they're bred to be 3-year-olds, so 3-year-olds and onwards. So we're looking forward to the spring, but as I said, on type and attitude and the reports from the trainers and the breakers have all been positive. So we're really excited about the upcoming spring. We've retained a few nice ones to race ourselves, and as I said, the reports from all the trainers locally. There's a big number of them locally. They've been great supporters of the horse. So yeah, we're very excited.
$5,500. He's pretty good value, isn't he, in today's market? Very
good value, and we offer competitive rates with adjustment, and we offer all aspects of, you know, in regards to foaling down, adjustment, walking in mares to other farms. We do the lot, but yeah, it's great value, and we also obviously have How Bad You Want It here. He's another horse that's, you know, just week in, week out, getting winners, whether it's here, Australia, and over in Asia. He's a very consistent stallion at 3,000.
Has there been any nice success stories from Goodwood stud in its early 5 years?
Yeah, we've been very lucky. We've had bred or raised some very competitive horses throughout here in Asia, the likes of Jetstead Lad, who's a Group 3 winner, and Salvatore, also a Group 3 winner. And the likes of Randall, who was Group 1 placed in the Levin Classic, and Simply the Best, who's won 5 races in Singapore. So far, you know, they're only 4-year-olds, the Goodwood's oldest progeny, but so far they've proven to be pretty competitive on the racetrack.
What about your role on the farm on a day-to-day basis? What's that?
Pretty hands-on. Like, you know, we're, as you know, a family-run business, so we're all hands-on. You know, my day consists of doing everything that all the other staff members do when I am here, and obviously attending sales around New Zealand and Australia when we have to, whether it be purchasing weanlings or selling. But we try and have, you know, a face to the name at each sale, whether it's here or in Australia, just so we're there, and also at the race meetings, you know, just so we're there promoting the farm and the horses here.
What about the next 5 years? Do you plan on getting a lot bigger? What's in store for Goodwood stud?
We certainly wouldn't say no to stallions. We'd love to have another stallion here in the manor or two, but it is a hard area to stand stallions with the sort of reduced number of mares, and it just doesn't seem to be the young breeders coming through like in the past. So for us, we certainly wouldn't rule out stallions, but I think our main goal is just to get our broodmare band quality up and really focusing on improving our sale horses, and especially from that conception stage right through to weaning. We think there's a lot there we can work on, and basically just producing a better product for the sales.
Goodwood stud looks primed for more success with all the determination and enthusiasm of William Fell. Time now to check in with Mike Kneebone and get all the breeding news from Asia.
Welcome to another edition of Kiwi Bred Abroad. This week we're at Laurie Laxon's stable here at Cranji to look at the remarkable racehorse Waikato. He's by pins out of the mare Skywalker Wilkes. He's a 9-year-old, he's had 70 starts and amassed almost $3 million in prize money. we talked to Laurie Laxon about this great horse.
Waikato reaches the lead in the Q2, running on hard. New Rosewood down the outside, but Waikato's got a break over New Rosewood, and Waikato takes it out.
Waikato, nothing improves a horse like ownership, but he's a very good horse anyway. And in the beginning he was quite a nervous horse. He used to sweat up, and matter of fact I was going to have a bet on him when he had his first start, because I knew he ran very well, but he was such a mess mentally and physically. I thought, no, I can't back you like that. So he went round and Andrew Calder rode him and he won the race by 6 lengths. He was always very good.
He's had 70 starts now, he's a 9-year-old. Are there any races that stand out particularly in his 19 wins of his career?
Oh, I've won the Kiwi Cup a few times, but when he won it, it was very special. He's just an amazing horse. I think his first 15 or 20 starts, I didn't race him beyond 1200 metres. Matter of fact, he ran twice in the Chris Flyer Sprint, International Group 1, and he ran 4th both times. After his second run in the Chris Flyer Sprint, I ran him in the International SIA Cup over 2,000 metres, and he ran 4th in that, and then the next year I think he might have run 3rd in it. So he's running 4 internationals. He's a very versatile horse. He can win. He won a 1200 metre sprint one here. He had 59 kilos and he won. So very versatile.
From a horse that started off as mentally a little bit unstable as far as getting him to work and get on the track and that sort of thing, you now describe him as one of the easiest horses you've ever trained. So he's obviously come of age beautifully over the last few years.
Yeah, I think he's got used to me. He was a very, very nervous horse to begin with, but he's gained confidence as everything happens, you know, as you go along. Gained more confidence. He's actually quite interestingly bred. His grandmother won a Golden Slipper, and I went through his pedigree, and there was only one horse in the whole pedigree that won beyond 1200 metres. It's a horse called Trans-Siberia, and so that's why I kept him to 1200 metres for as long as I thought.
Laurie, he looks fantastic. He's obviously in training as we speak, and he's a 9-year-old. What sort of plans do you have for him, and you know, looking into the future with him?
Well, ideally he's got to run and wait for age races where he is not at a disadvantage in the handicaps, and I've got no real plans for him, but he'll probably run in races like the Raffles Cup and Cranji Mile and those sort of races, and which he's running before, and I think he might have won the Cranji Mile even. No, he's been a very special horse.
Waikato's the perfect example of the horse you can get from New Zealand at a great price. From the Singapore Turf Club, I'll see you next time.